Okay, got the camera rolling. Getting ready to leave Clearwater Air Park in Florida.
Clearwater traffic dial 200 Victor, +1.
Heading back to Concord, North Carolina. Got my flight plan all loaded in. It's going to be a sort of a busy departure. You have to depart VFR here and stay in a sort of tight pattern and contact approach for your clearance. Talked to one of the guys here at the FBO. He said if the frequency is super busy, he gave me a secondary frequency that I could reach out to and get a quicker response, but there's controlled airspace all around here, so I have to stay below 1,200 feet. This place is pretty busy, so finish my run up here. Break. All good. Breakers check. Filters check. Trim. Ups are up. Roll.
Zone to
Clearwater traffic, Diamond Twin Star, 458 Tango Sierra, entering runway 6. This will be a left downwind departure to the north, Clearwater. Pretty warm here today. And I've got full fuel mains and aux tanks, so we're going to probably need not all of this runway. It's 4,000, over 4,000 feet, but you know. Lights, transponder, temperatures, pressures all in the green.
Arthadon traffic, up at the lookout. Jumpers are getting out right now at 15,000 feet. Jumpers right over Arthadon right now.
Clearwater Air Park, Experimental 311 Whiskey Tango departing runway 16. Clearwater, departing to the north.
Clearwater traffic, Twin Star 8 Tango Sierra, turning left crosswind for left wind downwind departure to the north, Clearwater.
Clearwater, 1 Whiskey Tango's crosswind, 16 departing north.
Clearwater traffic, Twin Star 8 Tango Sierra, departing left downwind to the north, last call, Clearwater.
Clearwater traffic, 1200 Victor, 6 miles northwest of South Classic. Departing north time, last call, Clearwater.
And approach November 458 Tango Sierra off of Clearwater Air Park. I'd like to pick up IFR.
Calling on 25-3, who was that?
That's a Diamond Twin Star 458 Tango Sierra, just departed Clearwater Air Park northbound. I'd like to pick up IFR.
458 to Tango Sierra, change my frequency 118.8 and squawk 3313, remain clear to Bravo.
3313, clear to Bravo, and 118.8. That was 3313?
Farmer 3313. Departure items, area radar contact, climb maintain 3000.
IDEN and 3000 for 472 Alpha.
United 2389, turn right heading of 290, enable direct to ECAKE and resume on navigation.
290 direct ECAKE, enable, United 2389.
472 Alpha, your radar contact 2 southwest of the St. Pete Airport. It's going to be delayed vectors going southbound. The south sector is saturated right now, so expect delayed vectors going southbound.
We'll expect that, 472 Alpha.
November 39 November, reduce your speed 210.
210, 39 November.
Columbia 2 Charlie Echo, it's probably going to be about another 6 miles before I turn you back towards Sarasota. You're all right going offshore that far?
Yeah, we're okay, 2 Charlie Echo.
Roger. Okay, on 25-3, change my frequency 18.8. United 2389, proceed direct ECAKE if I didn't give it to you.
You did? We're headed there now, sir, United 2389.
Thanks, sir. No, 458 Tango Sierra, temper you on 18.8.
Roger, 18.8 for 8 Tango Sierra.
8 Tango Sierra, you're cleared to the Julia Kilo Foxtrot Airport via radar vectors to Camjo, that's Charlie Alpha Mike, Juliet Oscar, then direct to destination. Fly your present heading for now, climb and maintain 8,000. 8,000 will be your final. Temp altimeter is 3002, verify your altitude leaving.
Leaving 1,100 for 8,000, and we'll be on present heading for now, and then we'll go direct Camjo.
Hey, Juliet Tango, correction, 8 Tango Sierra, Rebec is correct. Traffic off your right side, same direction, 2,700 indicated, type unknown. Additional is a antenna at your 12 o'clock and 5 miles. Are you aware of that antenna?
I got the antenna in sight, and we'll go a little bit to the right here to clear from that, and I'm looking for the other traffic. 8 Tango Sierra.
8 Tango Sierra, Roger. He's directly off your right side, less than a mile, same direction, 2,700 indicated, type unknown.
Roger, I'll keep an eye out for that traffic. 8 Tango Sierra.
Approach that traffic is experimental 311 Whiskey Tango. I have the Diamond in sight, and I'm looking to pick up my IFR as well.
Yeah, 1 Whiskey Tango. I'm unable to give you the IFR at this time. Turn westbound. I can give it to you if you go westbound.
We'll go. I'll go westbound.
November 839 and November, contact Tampa, approach 119.65.
1965, 39 November.
November 72 Alpha, climb and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 472 Alpha.
2 Charlie Echo, turn left heading a 180.
Left 180, 2 Charlie Echo.
United 2380. 2389, contact Jacksonville Center, 135.75.
High.
3575, yeah, 2389, so on.
All right, Tango Sierra, that traffic's going to be passing right over the top of you. Actually, it's passing behind you now, 2,700.
Yeah, I got a quick glimpse of them, but don't see them now. 8 Tango Sierra.
Tampa departure 1532 with you, 2100, climbing 6,000.
Delta 1532, Tampa departure, radar contact, climb maintain 12,000, 12,000.
So 1532, climbing 12,000.
1 Whiskey Tango, squawk 3677.
3677, 1 Whiskey Tango.
November 822, Charlie Echo, contact Tampa, approach 119.65.
1965, 2 Charlie Echo.
Delta 1532, turn right heading up 290.
So 1532, right heading 290.
right, cleared to 8,000 feet final altitude. I'll actually be all right according to what I was looking at on the weather with the winds earlier. I think that'll be a better situation. I filed 9,000. It's kind of odd they're giving me an even on a the direction I'm going, but that's okay.
One Whiskey Tango, turn right heading 350 for traffic. Head into your left, less than a mile, indicating 3,800.
Right 350, 1 Whiskey Tango, and I have the traffic in sight.
1 Whiskey Tango, roger, and say your altitude.
Currently at 2,700.
November 1 Whiskey Tango, roger, your radar contact, and you're cleared to Papa X-Ray Echo Airport. As file, fly heading 350, maintain 4,000.
1 Whiskey Tango cleared as filed to Papa X-Ray Echo, climbing to 4,000, heading 350, 1 Whiskey Tango.
Delta 1532, cleared direct to Baypo on course.
So 1532 direct to Baypo on course.
Oh, that was pretty busy.
November 1 Whiskey Tango, turn right heading 040 for traffic.
040, 1 Whiskey Tango.
November 72 Alpha, turn left heading 160.
Left 160, 472 Alpha.
November 8 Tango Sierra, cleared direct Juliet, Quebec Foxtrot.
All right, we'll go direct JQF, 8 Tango Sierra, thank you. Now, it's not really a huge change anyway, but...
And November 1 Whiskey Tango, I'm showing your on-course direct to your destination is more like a 350 heading. Do you want to go offshore or do you want to stay more inland?
Yeah, I'd like to stay near the coast if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem, sir. I'll have on-course once you get further inland.
1 Whiskey Tango, thank you.
Delta 1532, Jacksonville Center 135.75.
So 1532, 3575. Departure Southwest 2231, 1.5, climb at 6,000, runway heading.
Southwest 2231, Tampa, departure radar contact, climb and maintain 2,000, 12,000.
Maintain 2,000, Southwest 2231.
Southwest 2231, turn right direct to Baypo on course.
Right, direct Baypo on course, Southwest 2231.
72 Alpha, contact Tampa, approach 119.65, check in with your heading.
119.65, 472 Alpha.
Tampa approach Legion 969 is at a 190 for 13,000. We've got Whiskey.
Legion 969, Tampa approach low, expect a visual approach runway 22 at St. Pete, reset transponder, squawk 1412.
Alright, Legion 969, squawking 1412, select the visual for 22.
Legion 969, depart Tabor heading 150, vectors for the visual approach.
Depart Tabor heading 150 for Legion 969.
Alright. Cruise, climb, flaps, lights, gear. Let's get a look at some weather up ahead. All goes to plan. I want won't be dealing with too much weather. Couple moderate areas, but as I get to them, they should be moved off to the east. This is what I was planning for.
November 1 Whiskey Tango, climb and maintain 5,000.
That's what looks like
Tango out of 4 for 5,000.
is happening.
2231, contact Jacksonville Center, 135.75.
3575 Southwest, 2231 small.
Okay.
We'll be moving out of Tampa Bravo airspace here shortly. And I'll be expecting a handoff.
Allegiant 969, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000 for 8.
Can you repeat that?
Allegiant 969, descend and maintain 6,000.
I take it down to 6,000 now for Allegiant 969.
November 1 Whiskey Tango, climb and maintain 6,000.
1 Whiskey Tango out of 4,600 for 6,000.
Southwest 791, 13.6 for 10,000 Delta.
Southwest 791, tail approach, expect runway 19 left Delta's current altimeter 3002.
02.
Right along the coastline here, but we'll start going inland here
Tampa departure, good afternoon.
next several miles.
Climbing 1,600.
344 Delta, Tampa departure, radar contact 1 mile southwest of CP, climb and maintain 5,000.
Climb, maintain 5,000.
When I'm on 7,000, 1,000 to go.
Altitude.
Approach jet speed 241 with you 10-7, descending 10,000, 250 heading.
Jet speed 241, tail approach, expect a visual approach runway 22, fly heading 240.
Heading 240, we're ready, 241.
Good afternoon, Tampa King Air 247 Kilo Fox with you level 3,000.
November 247 Kilo Foxtrot, Tampa approach, advise when you have the weather at Brooksville, expect the visual approach runway 21.
We expect the visual for 2-1. We have the numbers of Brooksville, 7 Kilo Fox.
Roger.
500 to go.
November 1 Whiskey Tango, I'm going to change your clearance just a little bit. Device ready to copy.
1 Whiskey Tango, ready to copy.
For 1 Whiskey Tango, you're clear direct to Camjo, that's Charlie Alpha Mike Juliet Oscar, then direct destination.
1 Whiskey Tango, direct Camjo, direct destination.
And our 1 Whiskey Tango, you're clear direct now. You can proceed direct whenever you're ready.
1 Whiskey Tango, I'm direct at this time.
$200 to go. Watching the autopilot. 100. And it says it is capturing and the nose is coming over. There's 8,000. Leveling off. We'll build up some speed and set for cruise.
November 7 Kilo Foxtrot, advise the airport and safe.
7 Kilo Fox has field site.
And we're just now exiting the Bravo airspace. Rudder trimmed.
Our 7 Kilo Foxtrot, expect a visual approach runway 27 now, turn 20 degrees left, and I missed it. Did you say you have the airport?
Oh, we do have the airport for 7 Kilo Fox.
Our 7 Kilo Foxtrot, perfect, clear visual approach runway 27.
Clear for the visual for 27, 7 Kilo Fox.
Allegiant 969, descend to maintain 4,000.
4,000 now for Allegiant 969.
All right.
Southwest
I think we're about
791,
leveled off on our
descend to maintain
speed.
7,000.
present heading, descend 7.
Pull it back for cruise.
November 44 Delta, turn left heading 150.
Left 150, 344 Delta.
All right. Coming down here the other day, I was into 35 to 25 knot headwinds most of the way. I was hoping to get those as tailwinds on the way back today. That doesn't look like it's going to happen, but winds are going to be
Foxtrot, contact Brookville Tower 1.
relatively calm, so that's okay. Right now it's showing a 1 knot tailwind. I'll take it. They're playing nearby me here, but they're 2,000 below.
241, going to maintain 8,000.
8,000, 241.
All in behind us.
Good afternoon, Tampa approach, citation 800 Whiskey Tango, 15,000 for 13,000.
Hi, 00 Whiskey Tango, Tampa approach, Roger, you can expect runway 14, Minnesota, just going to maintain 9,000.
190,000, expecting 14100, 800 Whiskey Tango.
And 969, just going to maintain 3,000.
3,000, collision 969.
Tampa departure, November 17 Golf, at 1,200 feet, climbing to 1,600, heading 350, looking for flight following and clearance space.
November 17 Golf, Tampa departure, ident and climb and maintain 2,500 for now.
And 17 Golf will ident and maintain 2,500, climbing.
Taxi 241, just going to maintain 6,000.
6,000, 241.
November 8 Tango Sierra, contact Jacksonville approach 128.67.
Over to 2867 for 458 Tango Sierra, hello.
Southwest 791, just going to maintain 4,000.
Descend to 4,000, Southwest 791.
The Palacamos and restricted days 06, 7, and 10 are all cold. November 251 under Mike with a contact 10 miles northeast of Ocala, the altimeter 3001, say altitude.
3,500, 19 Mike, and we understand the areas are cold.
Yes, that is correct.
19 Mike.
And approach November 458 Tango Sierra, level 8,000.
November 458 Tango Sierra, Jackson approach, Ocala altimeter 3001.
001 for 8 Tango Sierra.
November 1 Bravo Delta, contact Gainesville Tower 119.55, see ya. Little 414, contact Daytona approach 118.85, see ya.
Fort Myers, experimental 311 Whiskey Tango, 6,000.
And November 311 Whiskey Tango, Jackson approach, Ocala altimeter 3006.
Jack, sorry about that. 3006, 1 Whiskey Tango.
No worries. Little 414, Daytona approach 1885.
Looks like we're going to have some turbulence here.
Jump on, Jack. Attention aircraft, press jumping operation in 1 minute over Palaca from 10,500.
Well, we'll see what we see. Anyway, that's pretty much the departure out of Clearwater Air Park and picking up an IFR. Northbound, slowly moving inland over the coast and heading up towards Georgia. I'm direct to Concord, North Carolina, just outside of Charlotte now. just updating
November 3 Kilo Tango, descend and maintain 7,000.
briefing there. And
I'm down to 7,000.
there's some air mets for Tango, which is turbulence, also IFR, low visibility. Everybody's reporting moderate VFR conditions along the route, so if I have to, I can always get down low and get out of anything, but I'll be well below the freezing levels this whole flight, so if I go into some overcast, it'll be just fine. I do have full anti-icing equipment on, or fluid on board, so not expecting that to be a big deal, even though it's end of November. But anyway, I'll go ahead and shut the camera off, save the battery, and I'll check in later.
Tango, descend and maintain 2,000.
Down to 2,000, 3 Kilo Tango. We'll call field in just a minute.
Okay.
And just checking back in.
Jacksonville, good afternoon. Cardinal 34273, level 6,000.
Just barely moving inland north here into Florida.
Ocala 3001, advised with Kilo, Gainesville, selective visual approach.
Definitely weather's changing, getting some of the IFR that was predicted. This is interesting. I'm cruising just below a very thin layer of sort of clouds here, but
November 3 Kilo Tango, traffic.
I'll be below that and above a layer below, it looks like. And
3 Kilo Tango, search.
It'll be interesting view, so I thought I'd put the camera on for just a minute. There is a small little buildup over here to the left to west of us that I'm showing here on X-Rad. There's some precip in there, but we're visually clear of that.
Kilo Tango, Roger.
And it wouldn't be anything that would be
box, but no altitude.
prohibitive to go through anyway. But I am on with Jacksonville approach now, so. At this point, I'm glad that they gave us 8,000 instead of 9, because it'll put me between these layers. 9, I would have, I don't know, might have been
273, clear direct Gainesville.
Above the one up over me now and below another one, it looks like. So it might be one of those days where I'll be in and out of layers the whole way through all of this. There is a lot of weather currently up ahead in North Florida and southeastern Georgia. I think a lot of that is going to move off by the time I get there, but in the event it doesn't, it's still only mild to moderate precip, at least according to X-Rad. Might have to work out some deviations if that changes as we move on into the afternoon, but there are really no convective sigmets or anything like that today, so I'm about 70 miles from the first cell that I might possibly have to look at this point. So
3 Kilo Tango, traffic's off your right now.
We'll see how that goes.
Inverness in sight.
I'm just going to
Traffic airport site, we can't
keep an eye on it relative to my flight path.
3 Kilo Tango, IFR cancellation received. Thanks.
See what it does over the next 20 or 30 minutes. I hope this is picking up on the camera. It's certainly an interesting view, being below one layer and above another. I always kind of enjoy it when it's like this. Not getting cooked by the sun above you, but you're not getting tossed around in clouds below you. It's always kind of a nice situation to be in. And hopefully it'll stay nice for the duration of the trip. Still not much of a wind in play here, mostly just a crosswind. 2-knot headwind here now. I had like a 3-knot tailwind a little while ago, but that's pretty insignificant. My estimated time en route's 2 hours and 22 minutes, so that's definitely, if that holds true, my flight time will be right at or just under maybe even 3 hours. And to me, 3 hours and 40 minutes or so to get down here a couple of days ago flying into the wind, so I will take it.
To explain, here's Omega XL Medical Director, Dr. Sharon McClellan. citing joint and muscle pain is to treat the underlying, far more serious problem, inflammation. Left untreated, inflammation can cause permanent joint damage and lead to other serious health problems. With over 30 years of research, Omega XL is the safest and most effective supplement I've found to treat stiff, painful joints and muscles. I take Omega XL.
November 2519er Mike, contact Daytona approach on 125.8. See ya.
125.8, 19er Mike today. Do still have a fair amount of visual contact with the ground here.
800 for 7,000.
Not sure if that's going to stay the same.
2 November Echo, Jack's departure, ident.
In fact, I'm pretty sure that's going to change as we get further north. I think there's quite a bit of overcast.
2 November Echo, radar contact 2 miles south of the Ocala Airport. There's traffic at your 10 o'clock, a mile and a half south eastbound. Up indicates 1,400.
Overcast reported through most of Georgia and some of South Carolina.
After Jax, November 518, Papa Lima, 7,500.
November 518, Papa Lima, good afternoon, Jack's approach, Ocala altimeter 3001.
I just checked my weather at my destination in Concord, and they're reporting
5 Juliet Golf, contact Jack's,
3-knot winds
on 135.5. See you later.
About 10 degrees, and eyes are clear.
November 2 November Echo, traffic no factor.
2 November Echo, roger.
Anyway, this is what I'll be looking at probably for the next maybe few hundred miles. We'll see. But I'm going to shut the camera off again, check back in a while. Okay, checking back in. It's only been a couple of minutes since my last check-in, but as you can probably see, I've just entered into the overcast layer that was above me a minute ago, slowly, or a few minutes ago, slowly coming down. So in the clouds now, completely. Nothing to look at, no ground contact, can't see above. Outside air temperature is 8 degrees. I have my pitot heat on and everything. Out of caution.
311 Whiskey Tango, contact Jacksonville Center 125.37.
I may be in this for a considerable amount of time. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. It's literally just been less than 5 minutes since I checked in a few minutes ago, showing between those layers. But I'll check back in later.
November 24 Papa Foxtrot, remaining 130.
I should have turned the camera on sooner. I got into
November 9 Bravo Charlie, I got you loud and clear on
a little bit of precip, and the controller asked me she needs change to an odd altitude, 7, so she asked if I wanted 9 or 7. I said, let me go down to 7, because I thought that would get me between airs, which it kind of did. But they're also vectoring me. There's a cell here out in my direct course, so we're deviating about 25 degrees to the right to go around this cell. You just told me to expect to stay on this course for another 15 miles or so.
Indicates losing 1,800. Turn left heading 280.
I'm okay with that. I would have rather gone to the left and around behind it, but either way, we're fine. Keeping an eye on my gauges here because we were briefly between layers. Now we're back in full IMC.
November 4 Papa Foxtrot out of 10,000, clear egg destination.
But these times when you're in and out of these cloud layers like that, it's more important than ever to be focused deeply on your instrument panel.
November 8 Tango Sierra, turn 10 more degrees to the right, building to the east.
10 more to the right for 8 Tango Sierra.
Number 442, Turner heading 020, join the final approach course.
Yeah, I wish she would have turned me to the left behind it, but this will work. Give the plane a bath.
Good afternoon, Jax. Princess November 1718 Echo at 8,000 proceeding direct Orman.
November 1718 Echo, Jax approach, Jax altimeter 3001.
701, 18 Echo.
Definitely getting bounced around a little bit here.
November 4 Papa Foxtrot, contact Jax Center 126.35. Let them know your direct destination out of 10. Link 512, Clitterick Gators. November 8 Tango Sierra, Winnable Clitterick BQK.
All right, we'll go direct to what was it, VQK?
November 4 Papa Foxtrot, 126.35. Number 999 442, were you able to join? Number 999 442, Roger. You are 2 from the final approach course. Final approach fix, maintain 2000 until established. Clear to RNAV runway 31 approach.
And approach, what was that instruction for 458 Tango Sierra?
November 458 Tango Sierra, when able, clear direct, I believe it's BQK, hold on. November 8 Tango Sierra, what's your next fix?
It was JQF, Juliet, Quebec, Foxtrot.
November 8 Tango Sierra, my apologies. When able, clear direct your destination.
All right, we're still in some moderate precip here. Hopefully I'll break out of it shortly, and then I'll turn left on course.
No problem, take your time. Jetlane 512, contact Jax Center 133.32. Number 442, contact St. Augustine Tower 127.62. Flyers are 751, you're 15 from Yucca, maintain VFR at or above 3,000 until your procedure turn inbound, clear to RNAV, runway 31 approach. November 8 Tango Sierra, contact approach 127.0, let her know you're deviating.
All right, over to 127.0, and I'm pulling direct JQF now for 8 Tango Sierra.
Roger, thank you.
Have donations tracked along so you all are able to help these folks? They have kept financial circumstances. We've seen others pick up the ball and help us out, but the challenge is we never have enough resources to make ends meet. So as we take a look at looking towards the future, we need additional support.
Squawk.
You've been able to get the barbecue business back on its feet?
Yes, that's
good. Good. Well, we've got some video there of your little guys running around.
November, we'll be looking for him.
And approach 458 Tango Sierra with you, level 7,000, direct destination, but getting tossed around pretty good here. Is there any weather updates?
November 458 Tango Sierra, Jax approach. Yeah, let me see what your direct-to destination looks like here. Yeah, it looks like maybe if we go due northbound right now, maybe 360 heading for a little while for about 40 miles, and then maybe we can turn towards the Concord.
All right, I'll go direct northbound 360 8 Tango Sierra. Thank you.
No problem.
Zero Charlie Echo, vacating 14000.
Thank you.
It's here and will happen again tomorrow. We'll see you at 1 o'clock. The news continues from New York.
Okay.
Thinking of your future? Now's the time to take control of your career.
Hopefully we'll get through this cell pretty quickly here.
Fastest growing trends in home remodeling and concrete.
Not really in a cell, but I guess we're close enough to it. Autopilot's trying to maintain altitude pretty strictly here, so I'm kind of helping it to not be so strict.
Good afternoon, November 16 Bravo Bravo. Presently 8,500 on top of a layer, just deviating around the weather.
No, 16 Bravo Bravo, Jax approach, Roger, Jax altimeter 3001.
3001.
Outside air temperatures are good, so we're
Number 484 Delta,
not many
contact Jax approach 124.
concern of icing, and it looks like we're starting to clear up here now.
Jax approach on 124.984 Delta.
Approach November 37 Victor Romeo out of 1000 for 2000.
Number 37 Victor Romeo, Jax departure Ida, climb maintain 9,000.
I'm now 9,000, 7 Victor Romeo.
Number 7 Victor Romeo, radar contact 2 miles northeast of the Fernandina Beach Airport, clear direct Brunswick Vortex. I'll have higher passing traffic.
All right, position checks direct to Brunswick for 7 Victor Romeo.
Number 6 Bravo Bravo, advise if you need to climb or descend at all. I have traffic at 7,000 and traffic at 9,000, both northbound.
Will do. Looks like this is going to be perfect till I get over the ridge of weather.
Roger.
And approach 8 Tango Sierra. Any chance of another 10 to the left? Looks a little more clear.
Absolutely. Number 8 Tango Sierra, turn left heading 350.
Left to 350, 8 Tango Sierra, thank you.
Number 316 November, contact Jax approach 120.75.
20.75, 316 November.
Jax International 8 is Tango's current, altimeter is 3001.
Then you'll finally understand true comfort. See all the styles of comfortable machine.
That's better.
November 7 Victor Romeo, climb maintain 15,000. Contact Jax Center 124.67.
15,000, 2467 for 7 Victor Romeo. Good day.
See ya. Number 340 Charlie Echo, contact Jax approach 127.77.
127.77, Charlie Echo.
Ditch the spreadsheets and all the old software you've outgrown. Now is the time to upgrade to NetSuite by Oracle, the world's #1 cloud business system. NetSuite gives you visibility and control over your financials, HR, inventory, e-commerce, and more. Everything you need, all in one place, instantaneously. Whether you're doing 1 million or hundreds of millions in revenue, save time and money with NetSuite. Join the over 21,000 companies using NetSuite.
There we go.
Pitch 539, 2 for 3,000.
Executive 539, Jax departure for contact, climb maintain 15,000.
No, 15,000.
You ready?
Even when you're home, you can still go as hard and as far as you want.
This program's for you.
I'm here to show you how. Take your in-home fitness training to a new level with Nordic Track powered by iFit, an interactive workout experience that will give you the live personal training you need.
Let's step it up. You got the mankind to tackle.
With the global journey you want. In Chile.
Austria. Japan.
All from the comfort of your home.
Executive 539, turn right heading 020.
Right, 020, 539.
Track.com/radio to learn more.
Let's go.
Well, coronavirus infections do continue to surge and spread across our country.
Number 74825, contact Jax Center 127.57. Just check in with your heading, please.
127, 825. Thank you. Good day.
See ya.
All right, we should be able to turn direct on
Executive
course.
539, clear direct Crosby.
Just a moment here.
539.
And Jax 458 Tango Sierra can turn direct now if that's okay.
Absolutely. November 8 Tango Sierra, clear direct Concord.
Direct Concord now for 8 Tango Sierra, thank you.
Reported COVID-19 cases in the U.S. topping
Coming around the clouds.
in a single day, happening on Friday. The nation also logging more than 1,400 deaths. The total number of infections in the U.S.
That should work.
16 Bravo Bravo, we're through that first ridge of weather. Looks better if we come a bit more east over the top of Jax.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Number 6 Bravo Bravo, any way you need to navigate. Were you able to tell what the tops or the bases were? Were they about 8,000?
Yeah, the tops of that ridge you just went through was 8,000 feet. What I'm seeing now is some rain showers ahead, but obviously the tops look about 10, 12,000 ahead.
Okay, number 6 Bravo Bravo, all I'm showing is some light precipitation around Jax International, but it extends southbound about 30 miles or so. I can't really tell much more than that.
Okay, Roger. I'd like to come back down to 7,500 now, if that's okay.
Yep, that's fine.
Thank you.
Set up 539, contact Jax Center 124.67.
I'm going to disengage this autopilot and re-engage.
I just had an aircraft go through the area about 15 miles north of you, saying the tops were at 8,000. If you'd like, we can climb to 9 or 1,000.
Sure, I can go up to 9,000 for 8 Tango Sierra.
Number 8 Tango Sierra, climb maintain 9,000.
All right, climb maintain 9,000 for 8 Tango Sierra.
16 Bravo, Bravo, just confirm that was the top through that gap that we got on our radar. They were a bit higher to the left and right of us, but there was a nice gap at about 8,000.
Okay, that's no problem. That's right where they're headed.
What do you think?
Jacksonville, this is 5359. Kilo level at 8,000.
Number 5359 Kilo, Jack's approach. Jack's altimeter 3001.
0159 Kilo.
Oh, 9,000 was my original filed altitude, so.
Number 6 Bravo Bravo, there's
let's go back up there.
12 o'clock and about 5 miles. Maneuvering type and altitude is unknown.
Roger, 416 Bravo Bravo. Looks like there's some showers running cloud to ground ahead and may need to do a pop-up IFR. I'll keep you advised.
Roger.
Jacksonville, what was the altimeter? This is 59 Kilo.
Jack's altimeter 3001.
Thank you.
Number 6 Bravo Bravo, it looks like about 10 miles east of Jack's International. I'm not showing any precipitation. If you want to take a quick 100 heading for about 20 miles and then head south?
Yeah, maybe I'll do that for 16 Bravo Bravo.
No problem. And if you need anything else, just let me know. But it looks like 100 to 110 heading for 18 miles, and you should be pretty good after that.
That's copy. Thanks very much, 16 Bravo Bravo.
Number 8 Tango Sierra, the area that the traffic came through that said that the tops were 8,000, they were on a 330 heading. Would you like to try that?
Yeah, if that'll keep me in known clear area, I'll take it.
No problem. November 8 Tango Sierra, turn left heading 330.
Left 330 and climbing to 9,000 for 8 Tango Sierra.
Altitude. Altitude.
Yeah, that looks like that's going to take me right into a little gap in the weather up here. That'll be perfect. It's a real narrow band. I could just fly through it, but if I can catch the gap, I'll take it. Once we level off, I'm going to recycle this autopilot. It's got into some kind of an oscillation here.
Bravo, Bravo, turn left heading 100.
It's generally doing what it's supposed to, but
okay, I was going to sort of go right now, direct, but
on altitude maintenance for some reason.
There's a solid layer ahead. Probably better to go direct now, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Number 6 Bravo Bravo, you can navigate however you need to.
Roger, thanks.
All right.
For 59 Kilo, altitude indicates 8,200.
300 to go.
3000.
Yeah, see how that oscillation, I've set it for a 500 foot per minute climb and it's oscillating between.
There's traffic 1 o'clock and 10 miles. They're southbound indicating 11,600, but it's unverified. I'll keep you advised.
Leaving altitude.
Was that for 8 Tangos here?
It was. November 8 Tango Sierra, traffic 1 o'clock, 10 miles opposite direction. They're indicating 11,600, but it's not verified. I'll keep you advised if they start to descend.
Roger that. We're about to level off at 9. I'll keep my eyes open. I'm in VMC right now for 8 Tangos here.
Number 8 Tango Sierra, Roger. Does it look pretty good for about the next 10 miles?
It does. I may need to go back to the right just a little bit.
Number 8 Tango Sierra, that's no problem. You can deviate left or right as needed.
Autopilot.
Roger, thank you, 8 Tangos here.
6 Bravo Bravo, contact Jack's approach 124.9er.
Jack's 1249, 6 Bravo Bravo, good day.
That's better.
Or he could simply allow the Trump campaign elector process in Pennsylvania. I spoke to Trump campaign attorney Jenna Ellis today. Heard from her. She said they have up to 10 days to file with the Supreme Court.
Perfect.
Yeah, election officials in Pennsylvania and across the country continue to insist that those claims of a rigged election are totally false. David Swan at the White House. Thank you.
No, not perfect.
Jack's approach, good afternoon, 755 Romeo, Papa's level at 9.
Autopilot.
755 Romeo, Papa Jack's approach, good afternoon.
Kevin Court is live outside the White House with more on this. Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Arthel, good to be with you. Former Fed Chair Janet Yellen, widely expected to be named the Treasury Secretary of an incoming Biden administration. As I show you some of the picks that we've actually heard about, or at least talked about thus far, you see Yellen listed there on the right. If she were to be confirmed by the Senate, she'd be the first woman to hold that position in U.S. history. Economist has been credited with helping to steer the U.S. economy after the 2007 financial crisis, experience that could prove useful after this year's COVID-induced slowdown.
Much better.
November 8 Tango Sierra traffic, no factor.
All right, thanks. 3 Tango Sierra.
Now, while Wall Street seems to really like this pick, Yellen's apparent selection is being viewed skeptically by the progressive left, many of whom hope for Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, for example, a fierce critic of the banking, insurance, and pharmaceutical industries. Now, for her part, Warren is actually tweeting support of Yellen, calling her an outstanding choice for Treasury Secretary, adding that she is smart, tough, and principled.
And approach 8 Tango Sierra. I'm in a nice clear gap here between clouds that are probably 9 or even 9,500 tops, but it's clear right here.
Number 8 Tango Sierra, perfect. You can contact Jack Center 127.57.
All right, over to 127.57. Thanks for your help, 8 Tango Sierra. So long.
See ya.
977 Lima Charlie's 5,000.
Number 977 Lima Charlie, thank you.
And approach November 458 Tango Sierra, level 9,000 on a 340 heading for build-ups.
8 Tango Sierra Jackson and Roger, advising when you're back direct Kilo Juliet, Quebec Foxtrot. The all-mile altimeter is 3004, and it's scattered moderate and heavy precipitation now, extending northeast about 50 miles on our route of flight. Once you get north of this, you'll parallel most of anything else I see.
Yeah, roger that. I'm looking at that on NextRad. It looks like I might shoot through a little gap here in the next couple of miles, and then I'll be able to go direct if that's okay.
That's fine. Just keep me advised when you are direct.
Wilco for 8 Tango Sierra.
The 35 contact Atlanta Center 128.1.
1281 3 Foxtrot Sierra.
Scout 5498, flight level 240, moderate turbulence.
Skywest 34 or 5498 Jackson and Roger, to maintain flight 190.
Maintain flight level 190, Scout 5498.
Charlie Victor, you received the IFR cancellation.
The 7 Charlie Victor, IFR cancellation, C, squawk VFR, please change crew. Good day.
Good day, 7 Charlie Victor.
Yeah, so we're basically almost through this little squall line, not squall line, but line of precip here. Once I get past that, just a little bit further,
Checking in level 6,000.
we'll go ahead
and 7148 uniform, contact Jacksonville.
See what that does for us. That looks pretty good if I go direct from here, but there's
welcome all altimeter 3004.
One little bit of clouds out there that I want to get past before I turn direct.
32.92.
13292.
Beautiful up here though. Definitely a busy flight. But we're under 2 hours out now, so that's good.
Yeah, Senator Rubio pointed out to China, and that was the campaign theme of the president attacking Joe Biden over that.
Center 42510, leveling 240.
42510, Jacksonville Center, Roger, descend and maintain. 12,000, 12,000, Jacksonville altimeter is 3000.
12,000, 42510.
42510, there's some scattered modern heavy precipitation, 12 o'clock. And about 70 miles, it's been scattered south, maybe 10 miles along your route of flight if you need deviations advised.
Roger.
Skywest 5496, across the day and maintain 12,000, Jack's altimeter 3000. Skywest 5496, copy.
Yeah, go ahead, Skywest 5496.
Skywest 5496, across O'Day and maintain 12,000, 12,000, Jacksonville altimeter is 3000.
O'Day 12,000, 12,000, Skywest 5496.
And the two red flags being popped up. One, the progressives, saying, wait a minute, we won ours. Is that Bernie Sanders' labor secretary, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, as well as Anna Omar discussing that. And then Jim Clyburn, the esteemed and venerable congressman, has tweeted this, and he said, quote, from all I hear, black people have been given fair consideration, but there's only one black woman so far. I want to see where the process leads to what it produces, but so far it's not good. Some talk that...
And approach 458 Tango Sierra is turning direct JQF now.
458 Tango Sierra, Jackson, Roger.
The progressives and any African-American concerns. There's Lloyd Austin.
Yeah, when it comes to Joe Biden's nominations for cabinet and White House, it's obviously, it's going to be a difficult needle to thread, right? He's trying to keep everyone happy here, and that's not going to happen. Progressives have been given several, candidate choices that they're very happy with. Ali Mayorkas at DHS, Janet Yellen, and others as well. But they're, of course, going to continue to push Joe Biden to get more progressive people into places of power. Of course, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Ilhan Omar signed the petition against Biden bringing in Bruce Reed to the administration, so that's one thing to keep an eye on for sure. And as we said, this has been a diverse administration so far, looking at some of the picks, but Clyburn's voice is really important, and Biden's going to have to listen to that, and we'll see whether we start to see more black candidates and more black nominations for important cabinet positions.
Yep. Bruce Reed, by the way, going all the way back to the Clinton administration. He was on the Clinton campaign, and despite all the talk of Elizabeth Warren, likely not, because if there's a Senate vacancy, the Republican governor of Massachusetts, Charlie Baker, gets to appoint a senator. The Democrats wouldn't want that. Actually, as political reporter Steph Knight. Steph, thanks for your insight. We'll see who gets picked the next week. Take care.
Thanks for having me.
For millions of Americans now less than a month away from losing key unemployment benefits. What needs to be done for Congress to pass a stimulus bill before that happens? That's up next.
At CIT, we understand that in life, change is the only constant. For over 100 years...
42510, maintain 10,000, 10,000, make it descent rate 1,500 feet per minute.
10,000, 1,500 feet per minute, 42510. Is that a minimum?
That's a minimum. I really need to get you down to 8 so I can give you a descent to 4 here shortly, but let's see what I can do with 10,000 for now.
Okay, Roger. We'll speed up our descent.
Don't you remember? I'm in 2020 and this pandemic is still raging on. This year the big event is being held virtually on SignalWire.
SignalWire? Is that something you brought back from the future?
No, Doc. SignalWire is a new video collaboration platform. It's a complete office, school, or live event venue right in your web browser. Here, click this link.
Wow, Marty, the video and audio quality, it's revolutionary.
SignalWire makes you feel like you're really there. There's a dashboard where you can see everyone on your team and what room they're in. And you can create, join, transfer rooms on the fly. It's browser-based, so it's super easy to use on any device.
Marty, this technology is far too powerful to fall into the hands of someone like
Biff, don't worry, Doc.
Center, Fortitude 510. Can we get direct Hoopar on the GPS for 13?
Spell it.
To sign up for your free 30-day trial, go to signalwire.com. Signalwire.com today.
Fortitude 510, spell the fix.
Say again?
Spell the fix. That's not my airspace, not my airport. Spell the fix you want to go to.
Hotel Uniform Papa Alpha Romeo.
Fortitude 510, that's approved as requested. For direct Hoopar, direct Fernandina.
Direct Hoopar, direct Fernandino, Fortitude 510.
Fortitude 510, turn 15 degrees left, of course, for your descent, maintain 4,000.
15 left, maintain 4,000, Fortitude 510.
Leaving 8,000, you're clear direct Hoopar.
Leading 8,000, direct Hoopar, Fortitude 510.
Our expert case managers will take immediate action to freeze collections, wage garnishments, and more. And unlike other companies, if you don't want the options we present, Jackson Hewitt will give you your money back. Take the first step now with a free consultation. Visit jacksonhewitt.com today.
Fortitude 510, fly heading 090 for your descent, and then apply the rest of that.
090 for the descent, Fortitude 510.
Southwest 5496, contact Jacksonville, approach 127.0.
27.0, it's supposed to be 498.
Rent a rug Dr. Pro Deep Cleaner for $34.99. Our powerful Pro.
Southwest 54, correct, Fortitude 510, traffic is 1 o'clock here, 10 miles, 9,000.
Looking Fortitude 510.
Ah, nice.
Blue 35065, Jackson, Rogerson, maintain Papa 230.
Visit SiriusXM.com/gift ideas and check out the holiday gift guide. It's filled with gift ideas perfect for anyone on your list and special offers.
Blue 35065, when able, proceed direct Baxley.
With up to 50% off custom blinds and shades online. Check out SiriusXM.com/gift ideas to learn more. SiriusXM. This is SiriusXM.
Roger.
President Trump will visit Georgia next weekend to campaign for 2 GOP lawmakers ahead of the crucial runoff elections there. You know, incumbent Republican Senators David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler.
Number 8 Tango Sierra, traffic. 11 o'clock, 5 miles south, or correction, eastbound, leaving 9,000 for 4,000, a Learjet.
All right, 8 Tango Sierra, I'll keep an eye out. We're in and out of IMC here, though.
Roger.
Good afternoon, Jack. Sirius 110 Golf Kilo 8000.
110 Golf Kilo, Jacksonville Center, Roger, all mount 3004.
Yeah, I'm not going to see him in this.
0 Golf Kilo.
He's descending, so I should be good. Yeah, he's 1,000 below me already.
Fortitude 510, for Greg Hoopar, thank you.
Direct Hoopar, Fortitude 510.
Blue Street 5065, contact Jack Center 135.97.
He's going to be no factor. 2,000 below me now, and probably passing over him, actually. Autopilot is driving me nuts. I think I'm going to have to pull the breaker on it here. Clear of the weather here just a little bit before I...
Hello, Jax American 2032, a level 220, and we need either left deviation or direct JJ if you can make it happen.
And American 2032, Jacksonville Center, Roger, standby.
Well, can we get at least 10 left now?
Autopilot.
And American 2032, clear direct JJ.
Direct JJ for American 2032.
American 2032, contact Jacksonville Center on 124.67.
247.
067, good day.
Good day.
That's Thunder King here, 975 Whiskey Pop 240.
975 Whiskey Papa Jackson to Roger. Send and maintain follow 230.
230 Whiskey Pop.
All right, so we'll hand fly for a bit here.
American 2032, back with you. 2467 said he gave you the handoff.
And American 2032, Jackson to Roger. Stay with me.
We'll stay with you.
Afternoon Center Hawker 581, Romeo Sierra is level 220.
581 Romeo Sierra Jackson to Roger.
Yeah.
And while the politicking continues, I want to take a look again at the real-life impact on people's lives.
Jacksonville Center, experimental 311 Whiskey Tango, 6,000.
311 Whiskey Tango Jackson to Roger. All map altimeter 3004.
30041 Whiskey Tango.
Center 42510.
Leaving altitude.
42510, contact Jacksonville.
Leaving altitude.
I don't understand that.
42510, contact Jacksonville approach 127.0.
270, thanks, 425.
Which, by the way, had already been cut in half in August to $300 a week. And the nationwide eviction freeze will end on December 31st, according to U.S. Census.
I don't know what the deal
Leaving
is
altitude.
here. Oh.
Or foreclosure by them. By the way, 17.9 million Americans were behind or on their rent or mortgage payments just last month. And if you were one of the 32 million people whose student loan payments were suspended by President Trump in July,
Maybe that'll get it.
expires on December 31st. So, you know, the stalemate on other...
And Jackson 90825 is looking for a lower, and we're going to need the approach at Swainsboro today.
I'm sorry, who was that, please?
Navo 74825.
There's 74825. Go ahead, sir.
Yep, I'd like to start down, and going to need the approach in Swainsboro, probably direct lead Ted, if that'll work for you.
For now, NER 825, descend and maintain 3,000, and then once you're clear of some traffic, then I'll get you back towards the approach.
Okay, down to 3, and you'll let me know. 825, thank you.
975 Whiskey Papa, descend and maintain 15,000, the altimeter at Alma 3004.
15,000, 3004, 975 Whiskey Pop.
Anyway, I'm going to turn this off. No point in recording me fighting with my autopilot.
Level 9 or 1,000.
I'll check in later. Check in again here. I'm an hour out basically from Concord. I'm still having to fight the autopilot to maintain the altitude properly. It wants to go up and down a couple of 100 feet at a time, so I'm having to constantly correct it. I've recycled it 2 or 3 times, and I can just feel it starting to pull. Like right now, I'm level at 9,000. I'm supposed to be there, and got my hand on the trim wheel, and it's kind of steady, and now all of a sudden it's wanting to pull up a little bit, although not too severe at this point, but there we go. See, it's pulling up for no reason. I'm having to constantly disengage it with the control wheel steering, which is a temporary reduction or temporary disabling of the autopilot. And you know, it's only going 20 or 40, 50 feet off of its altitude, and it's making these wild corrections.
Check up at 250.
And, you know, normally you only want to make corrections at 100 feet a minute or so, and if I don't override it, it'll go into these 600 foot per minute climbs and descents trying to get back. I don't know why it's doing that, but is maintaining my heading, but I'm having to constantly battle, and I'm IFR here, so I have to maintain plus or minus 100 feet. Very distracting. I don't know why it's doing it, but I found that if I keep my hand on the trim wheel, I can feel it when it starts to do it, and I can sort of disable it. It's all over the place. I'm really not sure what's going on with it, but weather continues to improve. I mean, if I needed to go VFR here somewhere, I could get down through some of these openings intermittently or stay IFR and go down through. It looks like just a thin layer of overcast below, so, you know, not an emergency by any stretch of the imagination, but it is really irritating and really wearing me out, frankly.
Checking out at 25 from 240.
I am on with Savannah approach. See, here we go. We're only 60 feet over, and it just made like a 5-degree downward correction. Before we even get to the altitude, now I can feel the trim wheel pulling it back up. We didn't even get down to 9,000 feet. I've cut the breaker off and on the thing and reset the autopilot 3 different times now, hoping that it would come back around, and nothing seems to fix it, so. Looks like I'm about to enter into South Carolina out of Georgia, and I'll be on with Columbia approach pretty soon, and after that, Charlotte approach. I've got 59 minutes left to go right now.
90 level 180.
Brickyard 4890 Jacksonville, Roger.
But did disengage and hand fly for a while, which I can do, but when you're flying,
and simply 250, expect higher in about 3 minutes, passing crossing traffic.
Excuse me, when you're flying for hours at a time.
Worldwide 93 traffic.
Nice to have the autopilot sort of doing some of the work.
320 out of 15 for 17, expect lower passing.
Worldwide 93, we'll look for him.
Check center, Bonanza 2024.
See there.
Level 7,000.
I only went down to
Alpha Jackson,
20 feet below my altitude, and it started pulling this wild upward. If I didn't fight it,
Check center, Scott Wallace.
it would have taken me up over my 9100
X-ray Jackson, altimeter
very quickly.
05.
05 says picture.
It's supposed to be descending now, and I feel the trim wheel pulling nose up trim. At least I'm out of all that nasty weather. I was having trouble with it back then, but I was more focused on doing what I needed to navigate around the weather. See, I'm above my altitude and it's pulling nose up trim. I have no idea why. I was at 9,040 feet and the trim wheel just started cranking upwards and really should have been going downwards. It's doing exactly the opposite in some cases of what it's supposed to do, and I don't understand. It worked perfectly 3 days ago. We just got a plane out of annual inspection and everything was fine.
Convoy.
But here we are, I'm level, and it started yanking nose up trim again. I just, I have to keep disengaging the autopilot. In order, it's like I'm having to do all of the work of the autopilot. There it went, it pushed over for no reason. We were flying perfectly level. Now I'm at my altitude and it's still pulling up. Now it's pulling down. It's just crazy. So I'll be getting this over.
250, climb maintain, follow
the mechanics for sure. Anyway, just thought I'd check in on that. We're 56 minutes out now, so
Charleston altimeter 3006.
It's a good thing.
3006, we have Charleston.
I'm 2/3 of the way there, so I won't have to fight it too much longer. And I'll certainly hand fly any approaches that I have to do. They're reporting clear skies and light winds when I land, so. But if I do get assigned an approach or want to do an approach, I'll certainly be doing that by hand. Anyway, checking back out. I don't know how much time's left on that battery, but they just gave me a descent down to 5,000, and the autopilot's oscillating like crazy even on that. I set it for a 500 foot per minute descent, and it's anywhere between 1,200 feet and 500 feet. It'll dive, and then it'll pull itself back up, and it'll dive. So the same problem I'm having in level flight, I'm also having in an altitude change.